Yeah, we are very happy and excited to say that we have decided to adopt. It's actually something that Steph and I have talked about for many years. We've been married for 15 years. Early in our relationship, even before we were married, we thought that adoption is something we were both very much interested in. And we ran into some bumps in the road trying to have a baby of our own. And this is something that's kind of been 15 years in the making. And so we decided to go ahead and pursue the adoption process. And it is quite a process. We've labeled our process Bring Baby Garfield Home. And first of all, we've been very blown away by the community support from Fairbury and some of the other school systems that I've taught in. Those communities have really come in and helped us out a bunch. We are currently in the fundraising stage. It's quite a process. We have a consultant out of Georgia that we're working with that basically is getting us through the home study process, which is a 6 to 8 week process where they educate us on the adoption process, give us some classes to take, but also they dig into our background to make sure that we are good people for adoption. And so we're in that process right now. Once that process is over, our consultant will get us hooked up with some agencies. And the agencies are actually the people that match you with a child. And we're looking for a newborn. That's our number one priority is we want to bring a little guy or girl home from the hospital. And so once the home study is done, we're eligible to apply to multiple agencies, not just in Nebraska, but a lot of other states. And you could have a match right after the home study. And so we're kind of on the fundraising kick right now to prepare for that opportunity when the match is made.
So, time frame wise, you said any time, but realistically, how long do you think it from this point on would take?
Yeah, honestly, we could be matched with a child within 3 months. The
home study is 6 to 8 weeks, and then after that, as soon as we get our stuff out to agencies, I mean, it could be right away. It could be months. You want to find the perfect match for the birth family and the birth mom and us, and so.
And the way it kind of works is our agencies will contact us and say, hey, we have a match that kind of matches what you guys are looking for. And then we would present our profile to that birth mom and dad. And then if they like what they see in the profile, then they will say it's a match. And then we basically show up at the hospital when the child is born, and within 24 to 48 hours after that, they sign over parental rights to us, and the child becomes ours. And so it's kind of a scary process. We know there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. We know that we could have several times where we think it's going to be a match and it ends up not being a match. And so it's an emotional process. We know that going in. We're prepared for that. And at the end of the day, when we get to bring that baby home, all this is going to be much worth it.
Kind of address the personal part I was going to ask you about. So I did see something online about the costs. Can you kind of go over what that's like?
Yeah, absolutely. People are usually quite amazed how expensive adoption is.
And we were too. I mean, we first looked into this, 14 years ago or so, when we had infertility problems, and that was an option for us, and so we researched it then, and it was shocking. I mean, it's shocking.
We've already spent $4,000 on our consultant. That was the first thing, and the consultant basically walks us through every step of the process, helps us with our profile, hooked us up with the attorney, hooked us up with the agencies, and basically gets the ball rolling and helps us out with every phase. Once that's done, every agency that we apply to is going to be costly. It could be anywhere from $500 to $1,000 per agency. When you do get matched, you have placement fees, which are somewhere around $20,000 to $25,000. Then you have lawyer fees on top of that, and you can be on the hook for the financial responsibilities at the hospital for the birth mom. Also, there's been cases where you're on the hook for paying for some of the birth mother's basic needs, utilities. If we do happen to get matched with a child outside of state, we could have to stay there anywhere from a week to a month. So then you have, obviously the fees for staying in a hotel, meals and things like that. And we're looking at about $45,000 is where we probably are going to have total costs.
Okay, so last question is, if people want to help out, how do they go about doing it?
Yeah, and I do want people to know, we know we have to have help to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people.
It's hard to ask. It's hard to ask for help, but we know we can't do it on our own. And we're so grateful.
We've got a couple charities going already, fundraisers. We're on September 10th, we're doing a 5K run that is going to go proceeds to the Baby Garfield Adoption Fund. On August 5th, we have a garage sale that we are raising some money for that. And anybody who wants to donate items to the garage sale, we will gladly take it. We've had some great people step up, donate some items that we've been auctioning off online. And so our fundraising is really in the right direction. The other thing that we do have is a You Caring. It's kind of a GoFundMe page set up on the internet through my Facebook and her Facebook. And any donation that is made, that goes straight to us and our adoption fees. And so, and if anybody has any questions, feel free to get a hold of us. We'll tell you, walk you through the process, keep people updated on what the process is. We do have a Facebook page started called Bring Baby Garfield Home. And so we have been blown away by the community support. We are so blessed to live in Fairbury, Nebraska. And, it's touching for us to know that many people care. That makes us 100% positive that we're going to be able to do this thing. And, it takes a village to raise kids. And so I've told multiple people this, that when we do finally get to bring that baby home to our house, it's going to be a community of Fairbury baby. And we're going to raise that young guy or girl here in Fairbury, and we can't wait for that to happen.